guys, welcome back to another video from Zendri's Home Style Cooking. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to make my simple yet delicious coconut rice. So if you're tired of having just plain rice all the time, this is the recipe for you, okay? So I want you to go ahead and try this recipe and then let me know how do you like it. I'm sure you're not going to regret trying it. Okay, as I mentioned, it's quite simple, so just a few ingredients. So I'll be using 2 cups of Basmati rice, but you don't have to use Basmati rice. You can use whichever rice you have. That's perfectly fine. Because I'm doing the Jamaican twist to it, I'll be using a tablespoon of butter, some escallion, some fresh thyme, as well as 1 Scotch bonnet pepper. This is optional, okay? 1 teaspoon of salt, as well as 1 cup of coconut milk. So the first thing we're going to do, guys, I have here 1 cup of water, and I will be adding my 1 cup of coconut milk. Remember, it's 2 cups of rice, so I'm using 1 cup of coconut milk as well as 1 cup of water to that. Okay? Alright, so as well, I'll be adding my escallion, my thyme, and my Scotch bonnet pepper. 1 teaspoon of salt to that. And I will be adding my butter. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to cover this for about 5 minutes and allow the coconut milk to boil a little bit before adding my rice, okay? Guys, the coconut milk has been boiling for 5 minutes, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to go ahead and wash my rice, and that is to remove some of the starch from the rice. Ensure that you wash your rice before cooking it, okay guys? That I've finished washing my rice. As you can see, it's nice and clean. I'm just going to add it to my pot. Okay, and because this is Basmati rice I'm using, it doesn't take long to cook. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cover it for about 5 minutes to bring it to a boil. Once that is done, then I'll turn my stove down on low and just allow it to finish steaming, okay? So with my eating fork, I'm just going to mix this around gently, and as you can see, the right amount of liquid to my rice, okay? And I know that a lot of persons do cook it differently. You can always just add the rice, add the liquid, and you can use your finger to measure. It doesn't really matter if you start by adding your rice and your liquid, or you had the liquid then you add the rice at the end. You should still get the same result, okay? So I'm going to cover this and just bring it to a boil, as I said, for about 5 minutes before turning my stove down on low. So as you can see, the rice is now boiling, as I mentioned earlier. So just going to turn it down on low and just allow it to finish steaming. Rice has been going on for about 15 minutes, so I'm going in now to check on it. I'm just going to remove these because they have already served their purpose, okay? So I'm just going to remove these from my pot. Ooh. There's a few more pieces in. So I'm just going to go ahead and fluff up my rice. Look at that, guys. As you can see, all the water is now dried out from my rice. And I'm just going to give it about, 5 more minutes. You could also put some parchment paper over your rice or foil paper, but I don't like to do that. My rice always comes out perfect, so I don't need to add any parchment paper or any foil to it. So I just want to show you how it is looking. Check it out, guys. It's nice and fluffy. So as I said, I'm going to give it 5 more minutes, and then my coconut rice is all finished. So guys, my rice is all finished. As you can see, it's nice and fluffy. Okay, the perfect coconut rice. So I'm just going to plate this up and I'll show it to you guys, okay? There you have it, my delicious coconut rice, and trust me, it is so flavorful. The rice is coated perfectly in that coconut milk. Once you taste it, that coconut flavor just bursts in your mouth. Trust me guys, you're going to want to try this recipe. Go ahead and try it and let me know how do you like it. Okay, remember I mentioned it's quite simple. It's not different from doing plain rice. The only thing is that you're adding coconut milk to your rice. Okay, and you can serve this with your stew, you can serve it with curry chicken, you can serve it with shrimp, whatever you want to serve it with. I'm sure it's going to be delicious. Okay, so thanks again for tuning into today's video, and don't forget to like this video, share this video, leave a comment down below, and if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. Okay, so until I come your way again with something delicious from my kitchen to yours, take care and enjoy. Bye. I see you in my next one.